welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Shonjai. Welcome to Moments with Shonjai. First of all, I want to thank God because without God, there wouldn't be Moments with Shonjai YouTube channel. And secondly, thank you my subscribers. Our topic for today is abusive husband in the making. We all know what has been trending for some days now, and that is domestic violence. Yes, domestic violence. We all know the late Mrs. Osinachi, who died as a result of domestic violence. May her soul rest in peace. Every abusive husband came from a family. Every abusive husband was once an innocent child raised in a home. And if you don't treat your sons to treat your daughters well, if you don't teach your sons how to become a good man, or if you don't teach your son how to the etiquette of treating ladies, I'm sorry to say this, your son is becoming an abusive husband in the making. According to W.H.O, that's World Health Organization, 1 in every 3 ladies all around the world have experienced domestic violence or have been in an abusive relationship. And abuse can be verbal, it can be physical, it can be emotional, it can be economical, or even financial. Yes, financial abuse. For example, when your wife does something you don't like, then you punish her by maybe closing the family account or making it difficult for her to get access to cash. That is an abuse. Yes. As parents, let's treat our sons how to treat ladies. Let's catch them young, right from when they are young. When you see them punching a girl or punching their mates, you correct them. You don't just assume they were playing, or you assume that he's still a kid who doesn't know anything. These are the signs of abusive husband in the making. 1, when he punches his sisters. You have to take note of this. If you allow him punch his sister without him getting disciplined or punished for it, he's going to grow up into being worse. It is only if it is managed, that is when he is not going to be someone that will be abusive to his wife in the future. Please and please don't assume that your son or your boy is just playing with girls by punching them. Teach him the etiquette of treating a ladies right from when he is young. Then 2, when he becomes aggressive verbally or physically, when he can't have his way. When he becomes aggressive verbally or abusive, when he can't have his way, that is another sign to watch out for. When you discover your boy becomes aggressive to people, maybe physically, maybe he wants something that is not his from someone else, and because he couldn't have it, he punches the person or says something harsh. We need to watch it from there. We need to should I say catch them young, just right from kids. Let them know the etiquette of treating ladies. Yes, I'm being specific about ladies because I watched a lot of abusive relationship videos recently, and some of them I was really traumatized after watching it because they were so horrible, really horrible. Then the 3rd one is when he hurts others intentionally. You need to watch out for that. You can say it's just a kid. Someone is on his own, maybe some children are somewhere playing, and maybe your son just goes to hit someone, yes, for no reason. Yes, he could be playing, but that is not the right way to play. That is not the right way to play. Yes, they are still kids, still young, they don't know what they are doing, but it registers right from when you were small, what you tell them, what you correct them about, or what you punish them for. It registers in their brain. So you need to let them know what and what, how and not to treat a lady. Then 4, when he sees girls as inferior to him, you need to watch that. When he doesn't want to play with girls, he doesn't have girls as friends, you need to watch out for that. I was going through some documentary during the course of the week, and this man was like, he doesn't know what goes through his mind. He doesn't know what happened. He just, maybe when they're having an argument, he just lifts his hand and hits his wife. And he asked him, how come, since when have you been doing that? How come, how was your childhood? Then we got to later know that as a kid, he didn't play with girls because his dad always says that ladies are inferior to him, they are the second-class citizen or so, they are property to be acquired. So he doesn't see a lady as anything. So right from when he was small, he always saw ladies as inferior to him. He doesn't play with them because he said whenever he plays with ladies or young girls, girls his age, then his dad will call him inside and tell him not to play with them, that he should go and play with men like him as a young child. So sometimes this situation is not just something that just started all of a sudden. It started right from when they were kids. Then 5, if he's dangerously competitive, parents, you need to watch out for this. Yes, children are competitive, it's good to do competition and so on. But when your child will hurt someone physically just to win a competition, that is an abusive husband in the making. You see a lot of husbands now, they are very competitive with their wife. They want to, when their wife starts earning more than them, they become insecure and want to show that they are much more, they are the man of the house. That is not needed. You see, when maybe a wife is earning 6 figures and maybe the man is earning 5 figures, then he starts treating the wife abnormally, starts abusing her either verbally or physically just to demoralize her. That is really wrong. So please, let's teach our young boys how to treat ladies right from when they are small or right from when they are young. Then 6, over pampering. Yes. This might sound controversial, but yes, over pampering sometimes could make a boy be an abusive husband in the making. When he always have his way, when he says, "Mommy, I want this," and you find no reason to tell him, "Oh, you can't have sweets today, you can't do this today, oh, you have to read your," you don't even find, he always have his way all the time. Any day he doesn't have his way, he will finally do something that would surely make him have his way. Then 7, when he always wants what is not his. I said this before. When he always wants what is not his own, a child has maybe a bicycle, and maybe he asks the child to share the bicycle with him, and maybe the other child refuses. Then he has to hit the child just to collect the bicycle. This might sound funny or might sound irrelevant, but we need to look at this. I'm saying this and this over and over again. Abusive husband didn't just become abusive in a day. It started from when he was young. He was once an innocent child that was raised in the family. Then 8, if he treats his parents or everyone around him with disrespect, he's becoming an abusive husband in the making. He talks to his parents disrespectfully, talks to teachers disrespectfully, everyone, elderly people, talks to them disrespectfully. If you don't manage that when that boy is young, he will grow up to become something else or something you don't recognize in the future. Then 9, when you manipulate people. Something happened during, I think last month. I was where kids are gathering, and where I was sitting in front of a child, and there was no more seats. So one of that elderly child came to meet a younger child that someone is calling him. He should stand up from that seat. This was in my front. I was actually seeing what was happening. So immediately the younger child stood up. He sat on the seat. So the other child came back and said, "No, nobody is calling me. He said, yes, I knew. I just wanted you to stand up from the sea. You manipulated that child. You must say they are young, they are children, they are playing. But no, if that is not managed at that age, it's going to become something else in the future. Treating people and manipulating them. Then finally, if it comes from a home that is abusive, ladies, I want you to look at this seriously, especially single ladies. When you are dating a guy that comes from an abusive relationship, that is a red flag for you. The guy might be acting nice, he might be okay, might be treating you nice, but him coming out of an abusive family is a red flag. I'm not asking you to leave him or to drop him or to break up with him. I'm just letting you know that you have a red flag there and you need to notice it. Sometimes I like using personal experience. There was this particular guy I dated once in a while, one time ago, and he doesn't like me going out with my friends. If I tell him, oh, I'm the more with my friends, he'll say, why are you always going out? I started picking up the red flag there. If I post anything on social media, you say, why are you posting on social media? I started picking that. This is another red flag. So definitely this guy would not, if we get married, he wouldn't want me to see my parents, he wouldn't want me to see my friends, he would not want me to even see anyone, he would not want anybody to be close to me. That means he's going to separate me from my family or from my friends. He's going to isolate me. So there was this one day we were just talking and he was like, it's not as if he doesn't love me. He doesn't just want me to end up like his mom, that his mom left his dad when he was 7. I knew that, no, this is red flag, red. So I was just listening like, okay, so what did your dad say? Did you get any help? Did you go to someone to help you? What did you talk about it? Did you go to a psychologist? I was just saying, no. That he just wants to make sure that he handles his future wife with, in quotes, it's a strong hand, so that she will not leave it the way his mom left his dad. And immediately, right then and then, I said, I'm sorry, I'm not that girl, you can't hold me down. You can't hold me with strong hand. Because if you can't hold me with strong hand, that means you have to physically beat me to hold me with strong hand. So, I hope you enjoyed my topic today. Please, let's train our kids, our sons. Let's teach them the etiquette of treating ladies right from the young age. You can watch more on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. You see my videos everywhere. I also have a blog spot, that's shonjaithinking.blogspot.com. Thank you for your time. Have a nice weekend.